Hello and welcome back to another nail video. Jumping right in, today I'm using Young Nails Cover Earth, Mia's Secret Liquid Monomer, and my favorite number 12 Panna Kalinsky brush. And today's set is going to be I guess I would call these short to medium size acrylic nails. And I know it's January, so I still want to go with the winter theme nails. So yeah, today's set is going to be a winter nail design. I absolutely love how these nails came out. I always have so much fun doing my nails, and I am so thankful that you all watch me along my journey. And for today's set, the tips that I'm using are I believe these are the extra long C-curve straight nail tips, and I did purchase these nail tips off Amazon, so I'll definitely leave a link down in the description box below if you're interested in purchasing these nail tips. And I just cut them down to my desired length, and I went ahead and prepped my nails off camera. And as usual for my acrylic application, I typically start at the bottom of the nail tip, or for a smaller or medium sized nail like the ones I'm doing today, I start where the tip and the natural nail meet, and then I just work my way up towards the cuticle area. And so that's what I'm going to be doing on my thumbnail that you just saw, as well as my middle finger and my ring finger. However, on my pinky finger and my first finger, I am going to be encapsulating some glitter, so definitely you want to stay tuned for that. But as far as the other nails, I'm gonna pretty much repeat the same process for my acrylic application. I start where the tip and the natural nail meet, and then I work my way up towards the cuticle area. And so as I pick up my next bead, I just wanted to show you all that I wait before I place my bead of acrylic down on my nail tip. I wait for the product to form that nice glossy color, because that's how I know that the bead is going to be perfect for me to use and maneuver. And that's one thing I have learned about my nail journey. You want to kind of be patient and take your time. If you have been working on your liquid to powder ratio, you know that when you pick up the bead, it will be the right size. So you just want to wait and give it that moment to form. Now, this video, as well as many other videos that I do, I usually speed up the application process. Otherwise, it could be a rather long video, and that's something I don't want. So as I speed up the process, it looks like I'm moving quicker than I actually am. So that's just one thing I wanted to mention. You just want to take your time, wait for the bead to form after you pick it up before you place it on the nail. And next, for my first finger, I am using Mia's Secret Clear Acrylic and this beautiful silver kind of iridescent glitter. It's so pretty. It has chunks of glitter as well as small tiny glitter pieces. And I try to keep them towards the tip of the nail. As you see here, I'm adding additional glitter, and I just want to keep it towards the tip of the nail because I am going to be doing an ombre over this nail later on in the video. But after that, I am going to use this same clear acrylic to encapsulate that glitter, just to make sure that I don't foul it away during the fouling process. So I use the clear acrylic to pick up the glitter as well as to encapsulate the glitter in the end. And of course, I do that for my first finger as well as my pinky. And after my acrylic application, I am using my 80/80 grit nail file to file and shape these nails. And I'm just trying to get these side walls as straight as possible and to smooth out the top surface of the nail. And I don't leave too much fouling in the video because, as you know, I hate to foul, but I thought that you all might enjoy the footage, so I hope that you do. And once I'm done filing the nails, I use my 5-in-1 nail drill bit and my Melody Susie e-file to seal the cuticles, as well as go across the top of the nail and down the nail. And I'm just trying to make the nail as smooth as possible. I don't know if you can see here on camera, there's a little hump in the nail, so I try to use my e-file to get rid of that hump so that it's a nice smooth transition. Then I am using my fine grit sanding band to go across those nails once more before I buff those nails. Now it's time for polish, and I am using Madam Glam's base coat, and I'm just going to apply a very thin layer of the base coat to each nail because I do plan on doing some beautiful nail art to these nails. And of course, base coat helps your gel polish appear so much better. So yeah, I'm just gonna apply a very thin layer of this Madam Glam base coat to each nail, and then I am going to cure these nails for 30 seconds. And once those nails have cured, I am using Madam Glam's Magic Night. And as I mentioned previously in the video, I'm going to be doing an ombre over these glitter. So I'm just going to apply a very thin amount just to the top portion of my first finger as well as my pinky finger. And then I'm going to use my ombre brush to kind of ombre the color in with the glitter. It turned out so cute, and I have to admit, this color has been having me in a chokehold. I love it. It's so cute. I think it's just the perfect like navy blue dark tone, and I think it complements this glitter so well. Yes, it turned out so pretty. And of course, I did do 2 coats of the Magic Night color to my first finger and my pinky. And then moving right along, I am using my dotting tool and of course that Magic Night color again. And I'm just creating a beautiful big heart on my ring finger. And once I'm done with this, I am going to add a sweater nail effect, and it turned out so cute. I can't wait for you all to see it. But yeah, first I use my dotting tool, and then I begin to fill the rest of the heart in with my Melody Susie striper brush. And I will leave a link in the description box down below for all the products used in today's video if you are interested in trying any of these products. Next, I am using matte top coat. Again, that's matte top coat on just my ring finger where the heart is, because as I mentioned, I am going to do a sweater nail, and it just works a lot better with a matte background. And to create my sweater design, I just draw small dots down the center of the heart, and then I'm going to use my liner brush to simply connect those dots, and you can see the sweater effect coming to life here. And then I just draw straight lines down the sides of that initial design, and this is really going to help bring that sweater design to life. Oh my goodness, it turns out so cute. I am so glad I decided to do this nail art. And before I cure that gel polish, I am using Mia's Secret, I think this is a natural pink acrylic, and I am just pouring that product on top of that wet gel polish, and I just want to make sure that the product completely covers it, and then I cure that nail for 60 seconds. And then I go ahead and dust off the excess. And next, I am using my Beetles white gel liner brush to outline this heart, and then I use a smaller nail art brush to kind of pull that gel polish down so it kind of looks like icicles, you know, giving a very cute winter effect. I thought this one was a little too big, so I went ahead and removed that and made it a smaller icicle just so it fits well with the other icicles. And then of course I cured that before moving on to my next design, and I wanted to do a beautiful snowflake on my first finger. I thought that it would complement the ombre well, And I'm not gonna lie, this nail art design was inspired by a set that I saw off Pinterest. You know, I love Pinterest. I'm definitely a Pinterest girl. I say that all the time. However, I did change up the design just a bit. So it's not exactly like the design, but very similar. And so I'm just using my dotting tools and my liner brush to create a beautiful different snowflake. Normally I do very simple snowflakes, so I decided to make this one a little more intricate, and I am so glad I did because it's so pretty. And moving right along to my middle finger, I am using this beautiful color, Magic Night, and I am just creating a small thin layer on the kind of like the bottom half of the nail, because I am going to do another sweater nail design on this nail. So I am just applying a thin layer to the bottom half. Of course, I did 2 coats, and then now I am just matting the bottom portion, because again, only the bottom portion is going to have that sweater design. And then I cured that, and then I am just using my striper brush to repeat the same sweater design pattern that I did on the heart nail. Just creating small dots, and then I'm just going to use my brush to connect those dots. And then of course I am going to outline that pattern, and I continuously check my nail because I do want it to be as centered as possible. I know it's a little off here, but it's not too off where it throws the design off. So as long as you can get it as centered as possible, you should be fine. And then before this gel polish has cured, I'm using that same Mia Secret Natural Pink acrylic to pour over the top of that product to really give that nice sweater effect. And then I'm going to cure these nails for 60 seconds. And last but not least is my thumbnail. And like I mentioned, I am working on my French tips. So I am creating a French tip on this thumbnail. I'm using that Magic Night gel polish by Madame Glam, and I'm using my striper brush just to create the outline of the French for me first. And I'm not bringing the polish all the way down towards the tip because I am going to be ombreing this nail as well. Yes, another ombre. But I am using the Melody Susie Snow White gel polish on the tip to create this beautiful ombre. And of course, I am using my ombre brush, which I definitely will leave a link in the description box down below, because I am telling you, you all need one. It makes ombreing the nails so much easier with the gel polish. It's so quick and easy that I definitely love it, and I use it all the time. So yeah, that is what I decided to do for the thumb. So cute. And these are how the nails turned out. Absolutely stunning. I love them so much. I love how the glitter complements the blue gel polish. I love the ombre, and I just think they look so cute. As always, I want to thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next nail video.